Right guys, as promised, this is little town of Christchurch. There's the fishing boat down there. Got the sniffs today. What do they call that place now? The constable's house, that's right. You've got a little castle here as well, which I will try and...
Down there, yeah?
Yeah.
Dad?
What?
I thought we were going down there.
No, we're not, are we?
So that's where the room's are.
Yeah. Go round here to walk on the road. Good parking that, isn't it? Just park on the pavement, why not? Right, that's the bottom of the town, top of the town, bottom of the town, whichever. That's where the oldies play their bowls. And there's the constable's house, which I'll take you inside. Hang you around. These trees, the size of them. A little bit of the history. There you go, you can freeze that now and read it. Save me the bother of reading it all out to you. Okay. Let's go inside. Must have been a big old building at one time of day. You can see up there, look, where all the beams were going across. Have a look outside. Someone's feeding the birds. There you are. Okay guys, we're going up to the through the town by the priory. And this is where they put all the naughty gardeners, look. The stocks. They should reuse those for today's youth. And this here is a whipping post. And here's the, well, Norman house coming up, whatever they call it, Norman Castle. There's not a lot of it left, to be honest, so we'll go up there. I can smell a barbecue. Look at all the things I do for you, look, up these steps. Should actually be a nice view from up here. Not too far. There it is. Go inside. Oh, it used to have a moat around it. The bells. Right guys, let's go on down and see what else we can see. We're in the gardens now. Some beautiful roses in here, but they're not out now, obviously they finished. There's a few hanging in there. So I believe this monument was for a woman who had a fear of being buried alive, and she was actually put into a glass coffin. Anyway, have a little look at this.
I do look like I can go.
That's the cemetery up there. Have to forgive the camera work, I'm not great at this. There we go. Like a mausoleum. Mrs. Perkins, who died in 1783. This lady had a horror of being buried alive. Very interesting. So they put this monument, I suppose, for her. It's a fantastic bit of work though. As I say, it's not actually anything really, it's just a monument to her name, I suppose. All the detail that's gone into that. Scruffy dog. And the ducks. Under the arches, which is kind of cool. And there's the cemetery. All the boats over there because we're near a place called Christchurch Quay. There's the back of the church. It's the main centrepiece to Christchurch, the church. You can see it from every single angle. Okay, catch you in a bit. Okay guys, this is another little park. Takes you through. Look at that palm tree. It's very mild down the south. And there's the church. As I say, you're never far away from the Christchurch Priory. Never far away from an ambulance by the sound of it as well. This is quite packed during the summertime. This is new. I think they put this here in the year 2000. A sculpture. Because he's got sunglasses on, look. And there we are. Yeah. We've got a pond. It's been quite a while since I've done something like this actually. All the leaves everywhere. That used to have a fountain on it, but I think it's gone. Remember when we first moved down here, God, going back a bit now. We moved from Wales. And my dad had a pond, he didn't want it, and he had goldfish in there. And they all went in here. I wonder if any descendants are still there. Anyway, I'm not going to tempt fate and go too close. There's a mill round here as well. Apparently it's in the Doomsday Book. It's a beautiful willow tree. There's the river down there. And there's the old mill. So in that part there is where the wheel is. In there. An old millstone they've made into a table. And that's the yachting club down there. Closed at the moment. Everything's closed. Oh look, the ice cream shop's open. You can hire the little boats out to go down the river. The bandstand and the swans. All the boats, Christchurch Sailing Club. There's the old mill. Over in that direction is Hengistbury Head. It's a lovely walk. They've got a thing called a noddy train that you can catch, and it takes you along a tarmac road all the way through. And opposite that is Muddyford. And the beach is in that direction. And in that direction is Bournemouth. Let's go and see these swans. Loads of pigeons. Some pigeons, isn't there? All the boats have gone now.
Can you see the hippopotamus?
There's the bandstand. We have a thing down here called Stomping the Quamps, which is pretty good. Where all musicians come in the summertime, play the music. Also you have the regatta, Christchurch Regatta, where they let all the fireworks off. And they bring the fairground here.
You can rent it.
That's the boathouse over there. It's Christchurch Priory in the distance. When I was a kid, that was amusement arcade, and used to have crazy golf, table tennis, but it's all gone now. They've had to put barriers in here because in the winter we get some really bad floods. So they built a brick wall around all these houses, and you can see in the distance over a metal door over there somewhere. Looks like they're building a new house. Spin you around. And there you have it. That's Christchurch. Okay guys, we're off to the park to take Little on the swings, and we shall catch you soon. Yep, and this is the little splash park pool for the kids in the summertime. It's not much at the moment. They used to, well, going back a few years now when I was a lad, used to have Pontin's holiday camp, which was over in the distance about there. And all those houses was the holiday camp, and it went all the way down. You had a train here that you could go around in a circle on. You had trampolines. You had horses that you could walk up and down, but it's all since gone now. It's a great shame. And that was more or less quite busy, the holiday camp. Brought a lot of trade into Christchurch, but it's been gone for many years. And now they've put a big posh hotel which you can't afford to go in, called the Captain's Table, and they charge you an arm and a leg. Anyway, let's spin you around here so you can have a look at the river. Some boats down there, look. So yeah, it's quite nice. Obviously not on a winter's day, but during the summertime it's really nice. And it's very, very busy. Even today it's busy. If you spin around there, look, everybody's at the park. It's very, very busy. Lots of people about, bringing their kids out on Sunday to the park. But in the springtime they do a lovely display of plants and flowers all through Christchurch. It looks really good. So there we are. I spent many a happy memory as a child down here fishing, just like that guy over there. And when I was a nipper I used to have a boat, and I used to bring it down on the trailer and launch it, but the launchway's since gone. They've put one down here now. And spend my summer holidays right up and down the river fishing with a mate of mine. So yeah. Things change, but they don't always change for the better. Okay guys, we'll catch you in a minute. And we're now in a place called Dorset Gardens. This is right in the centre of Christchurch. A big open space where people come just to relax. And the town's just beyond this. Oh, that's cool. They've made chairs out of the logs. Different sculptures. There must be a wizard with a chainsaw. There's a sculpture of something on there with oak leaves. Looks so bare without any leaves on the trees, doesn't it? In the spring this is full of bulbs. Those are daffodils all up here, crocuses, snowdrops. Looks lovely. And up here it comes into the town. We used to ride over that as kids before they put those logs there. Houses over there and flats, there never used to be. And the old Dorset Hall. Okay guys, I think I can end this video here. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Bye for now. Back, I forgot to show you the town. That's the old, what do they call it? Town hall. So, a few shops through there, the usual coffee places, charity shops, tea shops, cake shops, you name it. Greg's even. And that's down the other end of the town there. They've got the lights up now. So we're going to cross over. Now they've even built a travel lodge here now, haven't they? Which is kind of cool. This is called Saxon Square. Alright, sure. Ice creams.
I want.
Ice creams. And what's going on down here? Oh look. So that's part of the town. Saxon Square. They've even got a Christmas tree up. Okay guys, catch you in the next one. Hopefully we're down the allotment. Right guys, not quite gone yet, so something else I want to show you. Down here. Not the Christian Centre. Looks like it's having a lot of work done to it. Alright, look, they've got all the scaffolding around it. They used to have discos in there when we were kids. You've got graves in here. It's nowhere near a church. Well, it is that church, I suppose. Yeah. Wall looks like it's going to go. Look at that lot there. Holding the wall up with scaffolding. There's all tombstones. Old. New. Doesn't really look right, does it? Really oldie worldy around here. One of the pubs is called the George Inn, or Ye Old George Inn. And there's a tunnel that goes all the way underneath, right to the church apparently. A friend of mine, his father used to own it. And the town is the other side. This is just a little tiny walk through the alleyway over there that takes you up to the town. The best bit is yet to come. This is where I bring my mother-in-law. She loves going for a ride on this. Probably already guessed it by that sign over there. Yes, it's the ducking stall. The witch's ducking stall at Ducking Stool Lane. I used to put witches on that. There's a chair on the end. Bit medieval, isn't it? It's not quite in the river though, is it? Maybe it's been built and it's very shallow. Maybe it was deeper back then, I don't know. And that's the ducking stool. Let's have a look at this. Mid-14th century. That happened, I suppose, back them days. That was their entertainment. Right. We'll go along Ducking Stool Walk. And then it's the last view of the Priory and home. This is obviously all new. Little stream that runs down through. And we come out by the bridges. Where we started off from. near the King's Arms Hotel. None of this was here years ago. And there we are. Back to where we started from. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that video. And as I say, next time we'll be back on the allotment. Catch you again soon.